The NA League scene came to a crescendo as 100 Thieves took on Team Liquid in the midst of tragedy.
Somebody wrote crescendo, and
I did. Right. I just wrote the open. The rest is not mine. Over the weekend, the League of Legends Championships. Oh, sorry. It came to a crescendo as Team Liquid, in the midst of tragedy, took on 100 Thieves. It's a very important teaser. Over the weekend, the League of Legends Championship Series Spring Split Finals took place down in Miami. Now, matches were best of 5, with Echo Fox and Clutch Gaming battling it out for 3rd place, followed by them grand finals, and that saw 100 Thieves, the newly formed roster from the mind of Nadeshot, take on Team Liquid, helmed by Double Lift, who just days earlier would suffer the loss of his mother at the hands of his brother for the title of Spring Split Champs. Heavy.
Hearing that story was wild, too.
Out of control. Amazing.
Because father ended up hurt, too, correct?
Yes, yep, he was.
But alive.
But alive. I believe he was in critical condition for a while, but I could be wrong.
We're talking about that in esports.
How
either way.
Weird, right?
Now we'll get to that storyline in a...
There's no E on it. I know.
In a minute. But first, let's talk about the game between Echo Fox and Clutch. Now, the teams were pretty even, but Fox always managed to get an inch ahead, which allowed them to take that first game. In game 2, Fox took an early lead and were able to keep it there through the rest of the game, easily taking it 18-3. Now, game 3 was Clutch Gaming's last chance to stay in the competition, but once again, Fox took the lead early in and kept it there, winning the game 13-2 and sweeping Clutch 3-0.
A pretty steady sweep there. Now, as we mentioned, the grand final was Team Liquid versus 100 Thieves. This was Liquid's first finals game, and while 100 Thieves, still that relatively new team in the world of League, they've been dominating the competition with some League mainstays like Afromu, who last week I referred to as Afromoto, even though that's incorrect.
Figured you would do that. That's what I thought in my head, too.
Yeah.
I wanted to say Afromoto.
Right.
But it was pretty clear from the start who seemed to want it more. Liquid sped out of the gate, and while 100's efforts forced to keep up were valiant, they just couldn't keep the pace, and Liquid took the first game. Liquid then continued powering through the next 2 games, taking each for the clean 3-0 sweep. I feel like anytime I talk, we're going to talk about sweeps.
It's true. Sweep it. And slash it. Now, as we mentioned, this comes amid Double Lift's personal dramas. You'll see him here surrounding his brother after he was arrested for stabbing his parents, resulting in his mother's death and his father's hospitalization. Now, despite this, you can see under the confetti, he led Team Liquid to victory over his former teammate. That's, of course, Afromu's team, 100 Thieves. Out of control. And honestly, like he had made mentions on Twitter about potentially playing in this after, like, days after everything happened.
He was talking about playing, and then he was talking about, he was like, I'm going to take a break from, like, Twitter.
Yeah.
While I figure this out, which was justifiable.
Totally justifiable. Are you kidding? This is a major family tragedy. Anyway.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, with their balanced team and aggressive tactics, Liquid earned 90 championship points, $100,000, and the title of Spring Split Champs.
Not too bad. Not too shabby. Next up, Liquid is headed to Berlin for the mid-season invitational MSI, where they, along with 13 of their friends, families, and other teams from around the world, will battle it out for a shot at another title. Now, while this is Liquid's first international LCS appearance, which is kind of cool, fans have high hopes for them as they represent the NA LCS scene.
To catch up on the action, head to LOLesports.com, and don't forget to give them a follow at LOL Esports for up-to-the-minute news.